Please explain what is happening here. Thank you.
Yes, the thing is, we have a combination of cow dung here and the groundnut shell, which is to be decomposed
Right.
to make, the one out of the best qualities of organic fertilizer. The organic fertilizer is it's what you call bio fertilizer.
Right. Biofertilizer.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Which is, I think, the best, the composition of fertilizer today. Even in the West, they recommend it because it's more natural.
Correct.
That means you are not dealing with nothing like chemical into this mixture that we have here.
So, what do you use to produce this biofertilizer?
Well, what we use is the cow dung, which is the waste of the cow,
Correct.
and the groundnut shell. The groundnut shell is it's the waste is the shells of the groundnut that been peeled, and they used to dump it in Saro there.
Correct.
Whereby we go and pay top to collect some of them. Get it in a stock for.
So these bags here are already carrying biofertilizer. They contain biofertilizer in them.
Right, they are 25 kilo bags which were decomposed already and prepared in a bag. But the problem we have there is that we have to make other kind of packaging because we find a mistake in this kind of packaging. That's why you see them there packed in the side.
Excellent, excellent. This is an excellent opportunity. You know, through the EBAFOSA framework, on-farm production needs to be in such a way that it's not destroying the environment.
Right.
So the application of biofertilizer becomes very important.
Right.
And within the framework of EBAFOSA, you could have so many farmers who you can become a supplier to them.
That's good.
So what is your take with EBAFOSA and your biofertilizer application?
Well, that is something very interesting. In fact, the first time my brother told me about even this organization,
Right.
I was just hearing about FOSA, but I didn't know. But till yesterday, when I go to the meeting, which was your first, anniversary, I learned a lot. Even I had to tell my brother that these are the type of people that I need, and they are also good for the country, because it was since 10 years ago or 15 years ago in Europe when I used to hear the promotion that they want to bring into the Africa about the bio food.
Correct.
Let's say bio production.
Right.
Which also connects together with your your position of work, which is this climate change.
Yes.
The affairs that you were talking about.
Yes.
Which is all, a link, a composition of all these things that we are doing. In fact, I find out that even, I have to depend even on you people because I've learned a lot more.
Right.
About the preserving the nature from you people to some extent that I used to imagine, but
Correct.
I usually didn't have so much people to discuss this with.
Thank you so much. I think the ecosystem-based adaptation for food security assembly, EBAFOSA Gambia,
Yes.
having you as a very important stakeholder in this is very key. So I think that through this framework, so many people in the Gambia can be able to purchase the biofertilizer you are producing.
Well, yes.
And because you are using waste to produce this biofertilizer, it is also saving the environment from the waste because it could have been disposed in places that could not only affect even the beauty of the areas where the waste is littered.
Yeah.
So going forward, what message do you want to tell Africans who are part of EBAFOSA and what you are doing here so they can learn from you, both in Gambia and in Africa?
Well, yes. The message I would like to learn them first is that let us remember that without the good of the nature, without preserving the nature, we cannot go forward.
Excellent.
And the production of these things connecting to the climate environment, people who preserve the climate change, to let the climate be the way it's supposed to be without destroying the nature. I think these things are very important. People should be really, aware to this and try by right now to, to put themselves into this kind of works, because it helps them to have a work to do. It helps them to have their daily food, and it helps them to live in a very clean environment.
So what will you tell your government about the UN environment EBAFOSA Gambia?
I'm telling them that the part they take about which I see the community development and other ministries are taking, it's very good. I'm wishing them to add some more, because your kind of organization are organizations that helps these third world countries a lot, because we have seen all these incidents that happen, so they better take care of you people, and you people can take care of them as well.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's a pleasure meeting you, and through this framework of EBAFOSA, we hope that Gambia will be the example to Africa to show how biofertilizer is produced and how it can be used, and also how you can fetch a market.
Right. Right.
What I want to emphasize are two things. One is that this place could be used as a training center for farmers who want to learn how to make compost. Number two, it could also be used as a center where farmers can come and buy their own compost that has already been made from here.
Right.
So these two things are important. But the third thing that is important is for him to be part and parcel of EBAFOSA Gambia.
Right.
Because he's a member, he's now a member